you've done it again. You picked up your phone for a reason, something small, simple. Check the weather, reply to a message, and then something pulled you in. A notification, a red dot, a headline that looked just interesting enough. And now, 20 minutes later, you're closing the app, staring at the wall with that strange, hollow feeling in your chest. Because somewhere in all of that, you lost the original thought. Not later, not gradually, it just disappeared. Maybe you've noticed this too. Last night, for example, it was late, quiet. Room dim, except for that familiar blue glow. You scrolled, something made you laugh. Something else made you pause, maybe even feel something real for a second. An hour passed like that. But when you finally put the phone down and tried to remember just one thing, one video, one sentence, anything, there was nothing there. Just fog. We usually call this bad memory. We tell ourselves we're getting forgetful, or tired, or maybe just distracted. But that's not quite it. Something else is happening here.
Imagine your brain like a small desk. Not a big one, just enough space for a few things at a time. In a normal moment, you place something on it. You look at it, you give it a second to mean something, and if it matters, it gets stored. Simple. But now, that desk isn't quiet anymore. It's under pressure. Every few seconds, something new gets thrown onto it. A clip, a comment, a headline. Before you can even process the first thing, it's already gone, pushed aside, replaced, forgotten.
And here's the part most people miss. Your brain isn't failing you. It's just never finishing anything. The process never completes. It's like hitting save and getting interrupted every 3 seconds, so nothing stays. And maybe this feels familiar too. You open a video and within 5 seconds, your thumb is already hovering, just there, waiting. Not because the video's bad, you don't even know if it is yet, but there's this quiet tension in your hand. A small voice that says, maybe the next one is better.
And that's where things get interesting. Because in that moment, you're not really watching anymore. You're anticipating. Your body is here, looking at the screen, but your attention, it's already somewhere else, just slightly ahead, chasing something. So it's not that you can't remember what you watched, it's that you were never fully there to experience it. You weren't in the moment. You were moving through it, using it to get to the next one. We like to think this happens because it feels good, that we're hooked on enjoyment.
But if you really pay attention to how you feel after a long scroll, happy isn't the word. It's heavier than that. Quieter. A kind of emptiness you can't quite explain. Because you're not chasing pleasure, you're chasing the possibility of it. That may be the next one feeling. And once you see that, it changes everything. You're not enjoying what's in front of you. You're reaching past it, constantly, again and again. Like eating too fast to taste anything. Still hungry, even after an hour. And over time, that does something to you. It lowers your tolerance for stillness, makes focus feel uncomfortable, almost unnatural. You stay connected to everything, but somehow remember almost nothing. So how do you clear it? How do you step out of that fog? Not by deleting everything, not by forcing yourself into some extreme reset. It's simpler than that. And harder. You give your mind space again. Try this. Just 15 minutes. No phone, no music, no background noise. Just you. It might feel strange at first, maybe even a little unbearable. That urge to check something, anything, will show up quickly. That's okay. That's not failure. That's your brain realizing it finally has room again. And if you sit with it just a little longer, something shifts, slowly, quietly. The fog starts to lift. You don't have a broken mind. You never did. You just have a mind that's been constantly pulled away. Your life is still happening. You just need to stay with it long enough to actually be there. I'm curious. When was the last time you did something, anything, for more than 10 minutes without reaching for your phone? And what did that silence feel like? Let me know in the comments. I'd really like to hear.